What's good, y'all? SGG Game, man. It's your boy SmooveGotGame back with another and the final episode of the Detroit Tigers rebuild here on MLB The Show 23. Give it up for what I feel like has been a great series, man. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you've shown. Just one last time for the series. Hit a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the fam. Roll to 1K and go ahead and give those cheers and appreciation as we have finally did it. We managed to bounce our way back from an impossible task, being down 3-1 in the World Series to come back and win the last two games. First one in LA, last one here at home in Comerica, and we're here in a crucial winner-take-all Game 7. Dodgers 3 wins. We've got 3 wins. We're throwing the two best pitchers that I feel like we both have on our rosters out there today to try to stop the other side from scoring as many runs as possible. I mean, you know the rules of baseball, baby. We're going out there for a dub, man, trying to go for back-to-back World Series champions, something that doesn't get done too often unless you're the Yankees. So we're going to try, basically see if we can match that level of success here, going for a championship. I think it's number 6 in the franchise. I think last year's was the 5th one in franchise history, so I think this would be the 6th. Man, that would be one crazy type of dynasty run for an MLB franchise, like trying to somehow match the Yankees record of 27. To even have hopes of that, you'd have to get the team that's in second place, and then just completely dominate for like 2 decades. But I don't even know if the game will let you go that far. As we got Jesus Luzardo on the mound for us, man. 3 starts this postseason, 2.25 ERA and 20 innings of work. Whip is sub 1, so he's not giving up a whole lot of hits or walks. No real bad starts. We just weren't able to get run support in that third start for him to go and give him his 3-0 victory. But third place in the Cy Young voting, as you guys already know, we mentioned it a lot around here. That's why I say he's one of our best, if not the best, in our rotation statistically for the regular season. Even though Patrick has played, looking and seemingly played better in the regular or the postseason. What was that? I'm discombobulated because Torres, who we do have third base yet again, just completely whiffed on the bunt attempt there. I mean, I don't think he would have got him anyway, but didn't even try to pick up the ball. So they will get a leadoff base runner here via the bunt off of Darrell getting that one down. A pretty perfect one, too. Like, stopped right where it needed to, right in between the pitcher, catcher, and third baseman. As right after him, though, Henderson will ground this one over to third. Torres will get to redeem himself and start that 5-4-3 double play that we need. And just like that, it's like they didn't even get a leadoff base runner as Jesus looks to lead us out there and hopefully he can pick up maybe another complete game shutout for us. He did not complete the complete game last time he was out there, but did have a shutout going all the way up to the very end. So we'll look to see if we can produce that same kind of static out here again. And then Brady Singer, he's had 4 starts this postseason. He's put up a great and phenomenal ERA, but only a 2-0 record. So that means his run support has been slacking too as well. As we look to keep that the same case and try to jump on him early here today, as Morris Jones takes the first pitch that he sees, wasting no time with the circle change at about his chest, stomach area. Taking that one out to left center field for a base hit to get us kicked off here. You already know they're going to be worried about the steals. I think so far this postseason, Morris does have 12 stolen bases. I think he's only been caught once, so definitely a steal threat here as Akil Baddoo flies this one to the opposite field for out number 1. And it will directly lead us to Vladimir Guerrero, who, after a steal attempt there, gets Morris Jones over into second base. He will have an opportunity to go in and cash in an early RBI here. Gets the slider right over the chest. That'll get down, and Morris Jones is going to go in and try to slide his way on home. The throw from the cutoff man is going to be well late, and that's why you got to steal those bags, kids. Morris Jones got into second base and was easily able to come home on that base hit. Fortunately, Vaughn, though, who we do have batting in the cleanup role today, moving him back up, trying not to make that same mistake and having Torres there. He ends up striking out. Green gets hit by a pitch, and then Torres ends up having to do cleanup duties anyway with runners at first and second here. 2 outs. Can he finally be clutch for us? No, he cannot. Seeking that average down even lower, but at least we were able to go ahead and get 1 run there early. And y'all know, just like all the other elimination games, we're going to be showing as many interesting pitches as possible, as many all the outs every at bat, so that way you guys can get a full sense of how this game goes, keep you on the edge of your seats, but it'll also give us time to just talk, conversate. Let me know down below. I don't ever get to ask you guys this that often. Let me know down below how your day has been going, man. Up until the point of watching this video, how has your day been? And then let me know at the end of the video, did this video help improve your day at all? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here trying to make you guys laugh with funny commentary, funny gameplay. Also trying to get you guys hyped with good gameplay. Also trying to give Detroit fans something to cheer about with more World Series rings, as that's going to be a great base hit over the outstretched hand of the shortstop. We have another run scoring opportunity here early. Runners at first and second here. Harry Ford going up against Singer here, down in the count 1-2. We'll even it back up with that sinker low at the feet and swing right through the one that's right at the belt. Could have possibly been a very good hit for him, but at least we're going back to the top of our lineup here with still plenty of time to go. As that's over to second base, they're starting up the double play. Throw back over will get him 4-6-3, and they got out of that second inning blessedly. Didn't manage to give up any runs despite having 2 back-to-back leadoff singles to start that inning up for them, or for us. Now, Jesus is still doing this thing out there, though. Still cleanly getting his way through, even though they do have a hit already. So, no hitter, perfect game. But it's pitching perfectly right now as that's 9 up, 9 down through the first 3 innings. That's what we like to see. Now, of course, we could possibly win this game 1-0. That is a thing. Jesus is one of our pitchers that I would trust to get us here on a complete game shutout, or at least take us to like the 8th or something. And, I trust my bullpen to keep it at 0. But we definitely want to get some more runs here. We want as much insurance as possible. You already see 4 hits for us on the day 2 already, as that will be hit number 5 as Guerrero gets over to first base on the infield single. And gives work here for Vaughn. The new cleanup man trying to do exactly that as he takes the sinker to the opposite field. It'll get down. Not enough speed from Guerrero, though. He will stay at second base. And kind of a similar situation as the second inning, first and second, only 1 out for Riley Green. Taking that slider at the knees. That's going deep back to center field. Way back the warning track. Leaping at the wall. He will not get there. 3-run home run. Takes back the home run lead all by himself. As that is his 6th home run in the postseason. We're able to go ahead and knock that one down. Comes back with a 3-run home run here to give us a 4-0 lead early. And that's exactly what we need for Jesus. Now I'm feeling extra comfy. We got one of our best pitchers out there on the mound. We jumped on theirs early, caused them to throw a lot of pitches. They made the mistake of leaving one right where Green could take it out to the deepest part of the ballpark too as well. Just barely getting out of the outstretched hand of the outfielder, trying to bring that one back in. And with only 1 out, there's still plenty of time here to try to get another rally going as Torres will strike out. Further lowering that average a little bit for him. But Fernando Gonzalez gets into the hole there. Shortstop with a jump throw, but he's not Derek Jeter. Give me another base hit for Gonzalez. 2 for 2 on the day, trying to raise that average last minute so it doesn't look so boo-boo. And then Keith Clemens takes this one down the third baseline as well. This will get down into the corner. Gonzalez is going to go to third base. We will hold him there, though. Not going to try to risk bringing him on home. We already have a 4-0 lead, so don't get extremely risky. The only reason I would probably risk that one is if we were losing and it was late in the game possibly. But here, we get a base hit from Harry Ford to go ahead and bring home not only 1, but the second run is coming around 2 as well as that throw is up the line. Harry Ford coming in clutch with a 2 RBI base hit here. Hasn't done too much in the postseason, but that time around makes the lead 6-0, and that was all they needed to see from Brady. Singer unable to even make it out of the 3rd inning here. I think he only got, 2 2/3 innings of work, 6 earned runs given up. Probably a total of 7 or 8 hits or so. We'll see at the end of the game what the full stats look like for him, but it's going to have to be a long game here as they bring in, it looks like one of their long relievers here, London Knack. 53 games, but over 100 innings pitched, so definitely a long reliever for him. That ERA is up there, though, with a 5.47, 1.5 whip. So he's got his work cut out for him today. But with a 6-0 lead, we've typically seen this Detroit team, too, as well. I mean, they might still get a couple more runs, but they kind of chill out. When you got your aces on the mound, you got a huge lead. I don't think there's any way that Jesus gives up this 6-run lead. Even when we had 7 2 games ago, which makes you guys check out the old video so you can see how we got to this point. When we had 7, we started giving up runs late. We still held them to just 4. So they have not scored. They have scored this much in a win. But other than that 1 win in the series, they have not scored this much runs before. And they only stopped at 6 too as well. So I'm feeling really good and really comfy now. Of course, a hit by pitch is not how you want to start off the next inning. But we'll take the fly ball out here from Henderson as Jones will range all the way back, keeping the runner at first base there. And brings up Mookie Betts in a hitter's count here as he goes and checks his swing, I guess, apparently in time. No look down. And they'll complete the full walk. They're watching that 12-6 go drop right through the strike zone. Pretty bold to watch that one go by. I think even I would have swung. With 2 strikes, I feel like you got to, but oh well. He takes it, he walks. We get the strikeout that we need anyway off of Miguel Vargas, and just like that, it's 2 outs. Runners at first and second. We need Chaz McCormick to go and chop this on the ground for us. Vaughn playing more second base. Shovel pass over to Keith Clemens. Great work there. And while we're in the game, man, let me know, because at the time of dropping this, I think the Super Bowl should not have happened yet. So I want y'all to put it down below who y'all have winning the Super Bowl still, because I don't think it'll pass before this drops. Who do you have going to it? At the time of me doing this right now, we are still in. This should let you guys know how far ahead of this I am too. At the time of recording this, as that is a deep fly ball that's over the wall. Hold on. Before we talk about football in real life, we got to talk about that booming home run that just went into left field into the bullpen. Vladimir Guerrero's 3rd home run this postseason. 391 feet to give us a 7-0 lead. Now at this point, this is the most runs scored by either team in a single game. I'm feeling really good. As we jump right back into it, we still got more time here. Maybe we can build up another rally. We'll jump back into that talk. It seems like when we're pitching, because Jesus is holding it down on that side. But these bats are alive today. We got to see if any more runs come across from Vaughn. Chopping this one on the ground at third base. He'll go ahead and make the easy tap throw to first. And then Riley Green coming off the 3-run home run last time. Gets another slider, pretty much same location. This one will end up just being a base hit to left. Okay, so that's the difference between a perfectly timed up ball and a good timed up ball. Perfect gives you a home run. Good gives you a single opposite field. But we'll take it because Torres will have a chance here to be clutch and get another RBI for us. And this time working the count. We've been pretty cold here recently. Go ahead and work the at-bat a little bit in your favor. But then he chases a 4-seamer in on the hands. And it's caught. So, right back to the Madden, I guess Madden/NFL talk. At the time of recording this, the Packers just humiliated the Cowboys. So I just have to shout that out because, Cowboys hater. But I did have to shout that out. A crazy game going on right now, too, between Detroit and the Rams. So that should let you know what type of timing it is on as for this to be recorded. But at the time of this dropping, it should be nearing the Super Bowl. So let me know what your Super Bowl predicts are. If the Super Bowl has passed, let me know if it was the team that you wanted to win that ended up winning it. Right now, I'm telling you guys early, too. I'll go ahead and reveal it right now. My early choice to win the Super Bowl has been the Baltimore Ravens. They've looked the strongest out of all the teams in the postseason. I do think that it might end up being them in the 49ers. A slight part of me hopes that Detroit is able to pull off an upset against them in the conference or in the championship round. But I do think it'll be San Francisco and Baltimore. And I think Baltimore's going to go ahead and bring it on home and get Lamar that not only Super Bowl, but I think he's also going to get Super Bowl MVP too. Going to have a baller of a game. I'm going to give him, plus or minus, I'm going to say plus 250 on passing yards, plus on 2 touchdowns. So I'm taking the over on both of those. No interceptions. And I'm going to say he rushes for over 50 yards. I don't think he gets to 100, but I think he rushes for over 50. And give me a rushing touchdown on that too. So 1 rushing touchdown, at least 50 rushing yards, at least 250 passing, and at least 2 passing touchdowns in the Super Bowl game. That's what I'm going with. Let me know some of y'all predictions down below if it hasn't happened yet. If it has happened, let me know if it's the team that you wanted to win. And also going back to if it hasn't happened, and that matchup actually the one that's happening, let me know some of y'all plus minuses on those same stats for Lamar, bro. Do you think he gets those numbers? Let me know. Now, we will jump back into the game here just for a brief moment. We had enough talk of the outside world. But let's go ahead and jump back into it. Everything's been going pretty smooth here for Detroit, as best as you can hope for. The offense is still kind of like in cruise control mode. 12 hits today as a team. And it's built up to a 7-run lead here as the Dodgers still looking for more hits, more runs. They're sitting there still with only about 2 hits as Luzardo is looking very strong pitching. But Landon Knack. Yeah, it's probably Knack. Landon Knack has been doing his thing, though, pitching, kind of holding us down, though. Keeping the runs to a premium and trying to give his team a fighting chance, waiting for their bats to wake up. But they can't wake up when they're hitting choppers back to Luzardo. Throws over for the easy play. And I can't believe that we got him in the trade, too. Great trade to go and get this man over to the roster. And he's been a baller ever since picking him up. I am right? Yeah. Jesus was a trade with Boston, if I remember correctly. I don't think I picked him up in free agency. I'm pretty sure we traded for him from Boston. Or that might be a different pitcher. I might be tripping. There might have been a different pitcher from Boston we traded for. We picked him up in free agency. I am 100% sure, though, it was at least a trade. Let me see how many of y'all real friends. Tell me down below, how did we get Jesus Luzardo? That's going to be a trivia question. If you get it right, I'm going to go look back and check. Let me know down below, though. How did we get Jesus Luzardo? If you get it right, you get $5. I don't know. we'll figure out some kind of way to reward y'all for commenting and showing love on the videos, man. And just kind of giving back to you guys. I got different ideas planned. Just got to put them into motion. And really want to see the fan base grow. So that way it gets easier to do some of these things for you guys. So let me know different content that you guys would like to see to the channel, different things you think will bring other people to the channel that you would, if you're not sharing it out already with your friends and family, what content do you want to see me do that would make you be like, oh yeah, no, I got to show this to my friends really quick. Like, this is hilarious. Let me know, because I definitely will jump into it. Great pitch there for us, as that's going to be a base hit into the outfield. Though, you know, we got to casually just jump back into the gameplay. Fernando Gonzalez, hell of a game here today. 3 for 4 day, I think, right now. And Keith Clemens looking to match him up right behind him, too. As he's 2 for 3 right now, but he's got a great opportunity here. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Can we keep the rally going? That's an upstairs fastball. Trying to take this out to deep center field, but it looks like it will just be gloved in before it even hits the warning track. And we're down to the final, what could be inning and a half of gameplay in the series. It's going to take 7, 8, and 9 here to start up a rally against a tiring Jesus Luzardo, as he is nearing 100 pitches. Pitch number 92 on the way. It's called a strike on the outside edge. Still looking as masterful as he started off the game and hitting the corners here. As that's going to be a pop-up for Torres. Didn't even have to move much for it. He'll glove it in. And then Jordan Westberg, who was 0 for 2 on the day too as well. And we've been getting a lot of those great calls there on the outside. You know, we'll take them. But then gets a chopper on the ground over here to Keith Clemens. Throws it over to first base. We got him. Out number 2. James Outman. He's also 0 for 2 on the day. But we got to come back from a 3-0 count here. At pitch 100 now, 102. Laying 2 fastballs over as he's thankfully not taking that bat off his shoulder. Full count. He chops one on the ground. Bond's going to have to chase for it. He dives up after slowing up. He's not going to be able to make the play on that one. So maybe Outman starting out a 2-out rally here. We do got the bullpen set to kind of move up. We have Leo Franco out there just kind of warming up right now. If anybody's coming in, it's going to be him. Let the rookie get a little bit more shine here before the series ends if we need him to, but not if we're going to keep getting strikeouts like that, because you know I'm going to bring him out for a chance for the complete game shutout. And for us, they're going back to their bullpen. JP Frierson will come in after, I guess, Knack had enough of going through all those innings. He pitched basically a start here today. If their starter went 2 2/3, I believe that means my man's went like 5 1/3. So, yeah, he had a very long outing here today, basically a full start, almost enough for a quality start because he only gave up 1 run himself. Now they're going back to the bullpen, letting JP Frierson to get these last 3 outs for them so they can get their bats up and try to force us to go to the bottom of the 9th or extras if possible. Now, that's not going to help out, though, as we get a base hit from forward. A fielder's choice here as Morris Jones goes in and beats that one out. They went with the tag option instead of trying to throw it to make it quicker. And we're going to go ahead and steal off for second base. Morris Jones getting stolen base number 2 in the game. And with the 0-1 count, why not? We'll take a chance again as that one almost hits him on the leg. Able to dodge out the way in time, and that's going to be stolen base number 3 of the game. I'll take it. Now he's at third base. Great chance to get some insurance here if Akil could just get a ball in the air really quick. 1-2. We'll be inside on the hands. 2-2. There we go. A liner right past first base. It won't be the out that we thought it was going to be. Instead, it'll be an RBI base hit. I love those. And it's just like that. It's 8-0 now. Thank you for putting JP in the game. Giving us a chance to get one more run here. Now it's completely out of range. This is the most runs scored in one game this World Series that we've seen. Now, I've seen the Dodgers score 8 before in like some of their other matchups, but we ain't the Milwaukee Brewers. As here, this is kind of a mental error on my part. I hit this ball with Guerrero, and I swear I thought it was 2 outs already, but apparently it was only 1, so I took Akil Baddoo and sent him all the way home. They get the double play on the fly out there, so we didn't get to continue our run, but it's okay. If it was a close game or something like that, I would have been pissed, but we're up 8-0 right now. I'm not worried about that double play out at all. Luzardo's coming in close to 110 pitches here, as 109 will actually be a ground ball to Guerrero, getting out number 1. As it's clear, we're trying to give Jesus Luzardo a chance to get a complete game shutout to match Patrick Sandoval. Think of it as he's getting his bonus requirements. He had to pitch a complete game shutout in the postseason to get an extra $2.5 million. Is that what they be doing in the NFL? that's coming out to get these final stats to get those extra bonuses. So here he's one batter away as it's Miguel Vargas standing between him and a complete game shutout and the Tigers' second World Series championship. The 1-1 is chopped on the ground to Andrew Vaughn. The error machine. Can he make the final play to end the season? He will do it, and your Detroit Tigers win their second straight World Series title, back-to-back champs. And I told y'all, I'm the best when it comes to rebuilding these teams on MLB, on Madden. If y'all want me to jump to 2K, we can. I'm the best when it comes to team rebuilding. I build dynasties, not just one Super Bowl, not just one World Series. We're going to win multiple. There's no doubt in my mind that if we came back for another season, this team would be primed and ready to build up even more. Leo Franco looks like he's ready to take the lineup by storm. We just need to find a couple more relievers. Our hitters are golden right now. We just need to find some more defense. But even with the defensive worries that we had all season, even with Keith Clemens getting hurt 3 times in the postseason alone, we still find some way to raise up the World Series trophy, man, for yet another ring. I think it pops up here. Yes, it's our 6th World Series championship. So shout out to the guys. It sucks for all the guys on the bench. You see them still in the jackets. They have not touched the field at all this whole postseason run. But every pitcher got involved. Every hitter that's a regular got involved and made some type of big play. And we're going to look at their stats here really quick. 3 hits as a team, and 2 of them came from Darrell Weaver. So we really held this lineup to nothing. Singer, 2 2/3, gave up 10 hits and 6 earned runs. Landon, 4 1/3, 4 hits, and he gave up 1. JP gave up 1 as well. So everybody was giving up an earned run on their side. But for us, 16 hits, man. 3 coming from Vladimir Guerrero and Fernando Gonzalez. 2 from Keith, Harry, Riley, and Andrew Vaughn. 1 from Akeelan Morris. And Gleyber Torres, of course, the only one that went 0 for today. I'm so glad I moved him out of the 4th spot because that 0 for right underneath that Guerrero's stat line, I think would have been killer. I don't think we score 8 runs if I don't make that switch and put Vaughn there. So shout out to the lineup, man. Everybody did their thing. Keith Clemens with another double. Green getting his 6th home run up to 13 RBIs. Guerrero 3 home runs getting up to 10 RBIs. Akil and Ford both hitting 6 RBIs here today. And Morris Jones, 3 stolen bases total, 15 in the whole postseason. As Luzardo, 9 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, and lowers that ERA below 2 to a 1.55. That is exactly what we needed here today. We somehow win 3 straight after looking pitiful the first 4 games, honestly. And we have won the World Series, man. We got beasted and feasted the first 2 games, came back and won one miraculously, got beasted again in the game 4, and then won 3 straight. So let's go ahead and take a look at these postseason stats. As you can see, like I said, everybody pretty much played the same except for when Keith got hurt. So that's why he has only 12 games and Jung has 5. He got hurt mid-game. But everybody else played 16 games all the way through. None of the bench guys were needed to come in or pinch run or anything like that. Only 4 guys scoring double digits: Gonzalez, Jones, Green, and Vaughn with 10, 11, and 12. Only 2 guys over 20 hits with Vaughn at 20, Morris Jones at 23. So shout out to them for that. And then the home run RBI totals here: Riley Green with 6 home runs, 13 ribbies. Andrew Vaughn, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. 3 guys with 3 homers: Vladimir Guerrero, Keith Clemens, and Fernando Gonzalez. And then Guerrero even having 10 RBIs as well to go to get the double digits there too. Outside of Morris Jones, Akil and Ford also stole bases. Had 2 guys hit over 300 and Vaughn and Jones. Guerrero Jr., Jace, both hit over 290. Ford over 280. Everybody else kind of 250 and below. Had a lot of guys hit over 300 on the OPS or on base percentage here. Slugging, leaders, OPS. We had 1,000 guy here in Andrew Vaughn at 1,043. Jace with 980, so we're pretty close too as well. Our doubles leader, 6 of them by Morris Jones. That man is a double machine, especially with all that speed. 2 triples for Fernando Gonzalez. So shout out to him for that. And then just overall, like I said, we had a great team play too as well. Only 4 errors as a team, and y'all can probably guess who all 4 of those errors did come from. Yes, Andrew Vaughn had 4 errors, and that's what it cost us to move him over to second base and DH for the last 3 games. But a 1.1 WAR by Morris Jones, only one over a 1 WAR, and 200 by ISO is good. We had 2 guys over 300 there with Jason Riley, Andrew Vaughn at 298, so he was pretty close. And then looking at our pitchers, man, Jesus 3-0, a 1.55 ERA. He had a great start there, .83 whip, 29 innings for us. Tariq, 24 2/3 innings, 292 ERA, 105 whip, 3-1 record. All 3 of those guys also had over 25 strikeouts. That's Patrick Sandoval, 3-1, .55 ERA, .77 whip, 27 Ks, only 4 walks. That man was an animal. As far as quality starts to game started, there's only 1 start that wasn't quality this entire, or 2 that weren't quality starts this whole postseason. 1 from Tariq, 1 from Jackson Jobe. Complete game shutouts for Luzardo and Sandoval. And then looking at their wars as well, Patrick had a 1.2 leading the team. Luzardo right behind him close with 0.9. But overall, man, I was really impressed by the pitching that we had in this. I think this team was way better than the one last year, even though we swept the Padres last year. I think this team is honestly way better. Better offensive production. I love the pitching staff that we had last year. I mean, we were like really wanting Casey Mize to be there, and it would have been a really big help. This year, I think we probably could have did it with just the 3 that we had. If their staminas could recuperate faster, I honestly think that if I wanted to have a little bit more trust in it, I probably could have put even Leo Franco in and letting him start a game. We probably could have got a dub with the way our offense was playing before the World Series. Those first 4 games don't worry me, but we did it, man. So one last final look is the awards, and your World Series MVP is Harry Ford, the guy that I thought was the most useless out there. And then playoff MVP does go to Andrew Vaughn, which I thought he might even get World Series MVP. But Harry Ford ended up batting .333 and having 4 ribbies in the World Series. So shout out to him. I didn't even think he played that good. I thought somebody else was maybe more deserving. I wish I could just see his World Series stats in general and not see his whole postseason or whole regular season. But Andrew Vaughn ended up getting it. .340 average, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. I think well deserved. Only other person, which I'm surprised he's not on the list, would have been Riley Green, but I guess because his average was too low. But the 6 home runs, 13 ribbies, I thought could have got him up there too as well. But it didn't even get him a look. So there it is, man. The series has been fun. Yet another rebuild in the books and completed. And I'd say challenge was successfully done, man. We got 2 World Series championships out of Detroit, and it only took us 5 seasons to get those 2. Out of the 5 seasons, we made the postseason 3 times. Only really had 1 bad year, or 2 bad years, because we had a bad year, went to the postseason, had a reset year where we did really bad, and then back-to-back World Series championships, man. So if you guys did rock with the series, you guys enjoyed it, and you're ready for the next one to pop out, make sure you hit a like, comment, subscribe. The next thing that you guys will see will be our Madden rebuild. We're going to get into that. Let me know down below. I'm going to put a poll. There's a poll in the community tab too as well if you guys would rather go vote. Would you rather me play the games or do slow sim? Me playing the games will have post commentary like this. Me doing slow sim would have real life commentary. You see my in-moment reactions and everything. So let me know how you guys are feeling. I really enjoyed this series with you guys. I really love this baseball stuff. If you guys want me to bring 2K rebuilds, like basketball rebuilds as well, we can do all 3 of the major sports. If you guys want to see it and you guys would show support, just let that be known too as well. I hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy SGG, aka GM Smooth, aka SmooveGotGame, aka the best gamer in the world. And if you guys are only here for the baseball, I'll catch you guys on MLB The Show 24. If you guys are loyal fans and you watching every video, I'll catch you guys in the Madden rebuild, man. I'm out for the day. Later.